Buddy, and welcome back to Fiesta Friday. Now, I'm joined right now by my new friend, the very lovely Miss Nicole Calvo. She is the project director, one of the project directors at Pa'a Tao'tao Tano. Now, Nicole, very impressive setup here, and you guys are obviously doing a lot of work and everything. As far as your organization is concerned and everything, how many people do you have coming out, and how long have you guys been at this?
Well, you know, this is going to be the 9th annual Dinanya Manango for Pa'a Tao'tao Tano. Our organization has existed for 10 years now. We are the umbrella organization for all the Chamorro cultural dance groups on Guam, Saipan, Tinian, Rota, and Southern California. And so this year we have over 600, we have a membership of 600 strong with our dancers, our practitioners, our weavers. And this year we're going to have competition for at least 10 groups that will be coming out. We have groups from Rota, Tinian, and Saipan coming out to compete with the groups on Guam as well.
Now, you know, we talked to Senor Robon earlier about, you know, how the actual event has grown and how it's changed over the years. As far as the organization itself, Pa'a Tao'tao Tano, what have you been able to accomplish and achieve, you know, in a decade?
Well, you know, what we've been doing is we've been applying for federal grants. We have 2 Administration for Native American grants right now. Currently, we have an AmeriCorps grant, and with these federal grants, that's how we're able to strengthen the gumas, or the dance houses on Guam, so that they can have beneficiaries come in and participate and take part of the Chamorro dance and the weaving.
Now, what have some of the challenges been as far as running an organization, you know, with very noble intents, but, you know, there's always that thing about people who are saying, you know, like, is the Chamorro culture thriving, or is it, you know, like on its last legs and everything like that? And, you know, people like you that obviously care very, very much. What have some of the roadblocks been that you've run into?
Well, you know, money is always a big concern. We're a nonprofit organization, so for us to get sponsorship to help us to put things on like Dinanya Manango, this Chamorro Dance Festival and competition, that's a big one. But we never let that hinder us from going out into the communities, to working with the mayors in the villages to try to offer these things to the children of Guam.
Now, how rewarding has it been for you to be able to perpetuate, you know, all the aspects of culture, you know, language and beliefs, and again, you know, like virtues and all of the things that we believe as Chamorros and Guameños?
I have been very fortunate to work for this organization. I am a Chamorro woman in my 40s, and I'm able to be an advocate for the Chamorro culture. I am not a practitioner, I'm not a dancer, I'm not a weaver, I'm not a chanter, but I'm out there to try to help them so that we can, like I said, to preserve it, to perpetuate it with our young adults. It's been very rewarding for me personally.
Now, Nicole, so how can people get involved in Pa'a Tao'tao Tano? And, you know, they might not be, like you said, you know, they may not be a dancer or a musician or a performer or something like that. But, you know, if they just want to learn and want to contribute and, you know, want to be part of the mission and everything, how can they join up?
Well, you know, they can call our offices at 475-4721 or 2, or they can contact their village mayors to see if we have the program within the villages, and most of the villages we do cover. The other way is they can get in contact with us on the web, through the web. We are at www.pa'ataotaotano.org, so they can get in contact with us that way, and so that we can communicate with them, and then they can start in the programs.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you very much.
And of course, the one thing that we learned before we started recording this was that I'm actually her uncle, so many things to do here at Dinanya Manango, much information that you can learn, and we'll bring more of it to you when we return right here on Fiesta Friday.